April 1992. Euro Disneyland opens, and despite some operational misjudgments and a perfect storm of one of the worst European recessions in history, the theme park itself is a great success, attracting 10 million guests in its first year, just under the projected 11 million. During that first summer, it became clear the park needed more capacity, and so the capacity enhancement program was initiated to quickly add more things to do. In Adventureland, attention turned to an expansion pad that was earmarked for a future attraction. Originally reserved for a combined roller coaster and Jeep thrill ride, the indoor roller coaster element was taken and rethemed as an outdoor attraction that could be quickly built. Various designs were considered, including a second mirror image coaster. Walt Disney Imagineering turned to Intamin AG for assistance, who in turn found the TL59 roller coaster layout from Italian manufacturer Pinfari. The coaster was off the shelf, relatively cheap, and designed to be quickly built. Intamin then asked Werner Stengel Engineering to adjust the layout to be more suitable for a Disney park. Capacity was increased to 5 trains, each with 8 passengers in 2 cars. Intamin also asked Giovanola to build a solid spine loop and double tube track for the rest of the ride. The original manufacturer's layout was altered to accommodate 2 trains in the station at once, add more straight sections between curves, a faster chain lift, and an additional drop was removed with a straight track added instead. More motorised pusher tyres were also added around the track. The attraction would also feature Disney's first roller coaster loop. A single concrete slab was poured for the foundation, saving time-consuming individual support piles being driven, and the project was completed in only 9 months. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril opened on July the 30th, 1993, and the attraction was dedicated on December the 9th of that year.
You really have created a marvel here. It's very exciting for me to be here today and to have this opportunity to experience the movie again, but this time for real. Thank you very much, and I hope you'll enjoy the ride.
Merci Georges. Nous avons maintenant un invité spécial à nouveau. C'est Dingo. We now have another special guest. His name is Goofy Jones.
By the year 2000, the attraction was in need of a mechanical refurbishment. At the same time, the decision was made to reverse the trains so guests would ride backwards and so create a new cheap marketing event. Intamin provided 7 new trains, and each car would have an extra row for 12 guests per train. Some areas of track had to be reprofiled to accommodate the new chassis, and because guests were now facing backwards, some of the more severe corners were smoothed out. Theming and especially lighting had to be altered to remain hidden, and the original entrance and queue were reconfigured in preparation for FastPass. The backwards version of the attraction opened on April the 1st, 2000. Despite the original manufacturer's control system being replaced for a new Imagineering design system, running 6 of the 7 new trains at once created operational difficulties, and so 5 trains became the running maximum. In November 2004, the ride closed for the cars to be once again reversed to face forwards. Track sensors and lighting were swapped again, and air gates were installed on the load platform, and after a 1-week closure the ride reopened on December the 4th. The ride would close again on January the 7th, 2014 for a major refurbishment. The decision was taken to make the originally temporary structure more permanent. In 1993, the temple was built from styrofoam with an outer layer of concrete. This was replaced with proper sculpted concrete designed to look like the original. Minor track work was carried out, but the loop was found to need replacing due to the extra stress from the larger 6-passenger cars. The original loop was actually removed vertically in one piece using a large crane, and a new, slightly larger Vekoma replacement was installed in the same way. After nearly 5 months of work, the ride reopened on May the 28th, 2014.